Hey guys, today I'm going to show you AI receptionists that we built to help contractors answer the phone and never miss a call. Whether you're in a crawl space or on a roof, this AI receptionist will answer the phone for you. It can triage emergency response. So if someone's calling a plumber and they say the word leaking or overflowing or flooding, it knows certain keywords are emergencies and it will transfer that emergency call right to you or to your staff. Otherwise, it will simply ask them about their situation and get them on the schedule so that you don't miss a call. Because let me tell you, when I call an AC repair guy because it's 95 degrees out, my AC stops working or it's blowing warm air. If I don't get an answer, if I get a voicemail or I get a receptionist telling me the team's out on a job site and will call me back in a few hours, I'm not going to wait. I'm going to call the next AC repair guy that shows up in Google, and I'm going to keep doing that until someone says that I'm on the schedule and can come out today. And even if I don't need them today, if I call a landscaper or a lawn company and I get a voicemail, all right, they don't put me, they put me through to a receptionist who says, let the guys call you back this afternoon. I'm not going to wait for the guys to call me back this afternoon. I'm going to go through Google until I find someone that answers and can get me in their schedule, even if it's a couple days from now. So the AI receptionist that we built is a top tier. It's a super high end um, solution, and it serves any business, but we do specialize in contractors and home service trades. And so we've got lots of examples of what a call will sound like for you. Of course, yours will be a little different. You can choose your voice and what scenarios and questions and answers that you'd like to provide. But here, let me play a few for you just to give you an idea of what it would sound like potentially. Here are some examples of real calls. As you can tell, that is as good as a human, and it's going to save you missed jobs every day. And just think about it. Even if your a missed job is only $300 on average, and you miss a couple calls a day, you're potentially losing thousands of dollars a week, tens of thousands of dollars a month, and a heck of a lot more per year. Let's listen to a couple more. And we'll play a couple more, but you get the idea. It really can save your business a lot of missed jobs. And why you're spending all this money on Google Maps and SEO and marketing to get these calls coming in, everyone you miss is painful. I hate losing business. Let's listen to a couple more. So as you can see, it handles most situations. Of course, we set it up for you how you want it to answer the phone and when, whether you want it to answer every call or you want it to pick up after the third or fourth ring if you or your real human receptionist doesn't answer. It can roll over right into the system, or you might just say, hey, I want it from 6 p.m. until 9 a.m. when we're out of the office. And it's just a fantastic solution. If you want to see a real world example and get a free demo, call this number 424-388-5597 and test it out. We've got lots of satisfied customers, and like I said, we have same day setup, and essentially the way it works is, as you can tell from the examples, is the phone rings, the customer calls in, they get a greeting, thanks for calling Ace Plumbing, how can we help? And then it can triage the call in real time. It listens to keywords that you define. And if it is an emergency like flooding or sparks or smoke, it will immediately um, try to transfer the call to you, or it will text you and let you know that there's an emergency call and to get a hold of this person right away. But it tries to connect the call in an emergency situation like live triage. And then if it's not an emergency, it just schedules an appointment on your calendar. And then a confirmation goes out to you and them. And every day you're going to get a text message with all of your appointments for that day. And it's integrated with any calendar like Google or in any scheduler that you use. But you can also use its own scheduler. So if you book an appointment outside of the receptionist, all you have to do is text in the appointment and appointment time, and it'll add it to the schedule so you don't get any conflicts. And also, so you get it a full daily assignment list. You don't want to exclude any or miss one, so you won't have to check in multiple places. So if you're just writing appointments down on a notebook or a piece of paper, all you'll have to do is call in and tell your receptionist to add this appointment to the schedule, or you can text it and it'll be in the schedule. So this is a fantastic solution. Right now, there's no setup fee. There's a light package to try it out, but it's only for 50 calls a month. And the regular package, which handles up to 500 calls a month, is $497 a month. And you really can't go wrong. You get one job, one booking. It saves you from missing one missed call, you're going to make that up. So once again, there's a live demo. Call our AI receptionist, 424-388-5597, and check it out. Thanks for listening. See you in the next one.